Oh, the trouble with tribbles. Those massive balls of confusion that have a tendency to show up in your life when you least expect it and when you really don't need them to come hang out. Do you feel like you're spitting and sputtering with hairballs developing your mouth and you just try to swim your way out of all these troubly tribbles? Okay, so a lot of you are familiar with the Tribbles from Star Trek. But I couldn't resist. Wanted to have some fun with this. But the way I'm using the Tribbles is, there again, those fuzzy balls of life's confusion. And what I mean by that, and it doesn't have to be this way, is those fear thoughts, those I'm not good enough and I have to do more and more and more and more to prove that I am good enough. And not only to prove to myself, but to show everybody else that I am capable, I am willing, I am strong, I'm good enough, I'm whatever. Okay. Part of those thoughts stem from your belief about yourself. I'm not old enough, young enough, smart enough, I don't have enough education, I yada yada yada. Okay, you got the gist of it. So these fuzzy balls of triple confusion pop up, and it's like that little voice that's just nagging at you, and they interfere, they clog your thinking. But we still have a choice. You still have a choice. You are good enough. You are smart enough. It doesn't matter what your age is. Actually, you're ageless. You know, you think about it, there is no such thing as time. And when you look at how people look at aging, even that's made up. It's a mental attitude. So it goes back to the good-itude versus the bad-itude. It goes back to loving yourself and accepting yourself just the way you are, and knowing that you are this grand design that was put here and created through a power so much stronger and more powerful than we are. And to remember that we are not junk, because God, higher power, universe, whatever, does not create junk. We've been placed here with something to do. That's not only to learn how to love ourselves, but when you're loving yourself, you create a stronger foundation so that you can give more of a quality to other people and love other people unconditionally. When you have too many fuzzy balls within you and you allow them to clog up your brain and consume your thoughts, then you're in a space where you feel defeated. You don't feel good about yourself. So you know what? It's time to get rid of those tribbles. It's time to get rid of those fuzzy tribble balls of confusion in your life and say, okay, no more. It's time to put them in a little spaceship and blast them off to Tribble land, wherever that is, okay? And bless them and say, thank you for showing up. Thank you for helping me to realize where I'm stuck. Thank you for helping me to realize, where I'm allowing things to keep me stuck or not moving forward. And just know that you are good enough in all areas of your life. And remember who you are. My mother used to say, remember who you are. It's like, be true to yourself. Know the truth of yourself. And by remembering who you are, it's like, you are not junk. You were created from a very powerful source, and you weren't put here randomly. So believe in yourself, move forward, and if that means having a support group, do that. Taking better care of yourself. Of course, I teach about the plant-based nutrition and fun fitness and extreme self-care practices. So you want to incorporate all those things in as you're clearing out these little fuzzy balls and this massive fuzzy balls of confusion, and get that stuff out of there and start putting more good thoughts into your mind and things that fill you up. Be around people that inspire you. Eat nurturing foods that actually feed the cells of your body. Find some kind of fitness that's going to lift you up and make you feel stronger in your body, more flexible. And believe me, extreme self-care practices are so important. And I can go further into that into another video. But for this particular video, this is all I would like to share with you. Something to think about. And you know, tribbles can get out of hand. And as shown by the picture, with Kirk struggling with too many tribbles to deal with, and I'm sure you can all identify with that feeling of having too much, because it makes you feel overwhelmed and it weights you down. So stand up, be strong, love yourself, believe in yourself, get people around you that support you and that are of the same mindset, that are positive and uplifting, and eat nurturing foods, nourishing foods. Find some kind of movement that's fun and good for you and you're going to stick with. And take some time for yourself, even if it's scheduling yourself in your book. And don't cross that out to schedule another appointment, because you are very important. And like I say, you are the only one who will be with you for the rest of your life. So be your very best friend. And no more tribbles. Okay, bye-bye. If you enjoyed this, give me some likes, share it with others. Let's pass this message around, because everybody needs to know this. Enough of those fuzzy tribbles. Let's get on with life and live a happy, fulfilling life. Okay, bye-bye.